these are the coolest things at the ROG booth at Computex 2024.
They showed us Thors Hammer, brand new headsets, a new keyboard, new laptops, the new ROG Ally, and a bunch more. Now, while I was in Taiwan for Computex, Asus also invited us to their head office to show off some of their cool stuff there. Now, the moment we walked into HQ, we saw this little robot thingy that didn't look happy, nor sad, nor evil. Maybe it was contemplating how it'll take over the We Do Tech channel and subscribe. Now, speaking at interesting things at Computex 2024, we couldn't speak about Asus if we didn't speak about the newest Ally X. Now, if you haven't seen the first new video I did reviewing the whole model, this is the thumbnail and you can find the link in the description below. However, it's a bigger battery, a little bit of a better design, and a bunch more processing power. Pretty cool device. Have a look in the link below for more information on that. Now, next to this Ally X, they had their new ROG Zephyrus G16, which was running the new Ryzen AI 9 processor and the RTX 4070, and what they call their ROG Nebula display, which basically translates to 2.5K 240Hz OLED panel, and it gets a really good color accuracy score. Design-wise, they mostly got rid of all of the gimmicks with this version. It's just a nice solid aluminium build with a great finish and a slightly gimmicky LED strip at the top, but that's all. It still looks very classy. And I'm definitely gonna get one of these into the studio for a proper review, so if you want to see that, make sure to click on the subscribe button below. Notice how when I say subscribe, the button lights up. Anyways, moving on to another cool thing I saw at Computex 2024, the brand new all-carbon fiber Harpe Ace Extreme, which was promised to be very lightweight, and it was. 47 grams to be specific. It felt super premium though, because they molded this whole thing out of a single sheet of carbon fiber. So it's not patched together, and that makes it really sturdy and also very unique. Technically, every single person that gets one of these mice will have a unique mouse, which is cool. I find that nice. In all honesty, for my FPS gamers out there, this might be the mouse of your dreams. Now, if you're more into keyboards, you know, being a keyboard warrior here on the We Do Tech channel, commenting, hey, this isn't the best tech, no, my Android is better than your iPhone, well then you'll love this 75% keyboard from Asus. It's called the ROG Azoth Extreme, and it is really cool. It comes with a ton of dampening foam, a carbon fiber switch plate, and an aluminium top cover. It's also got a little OLED screen on top because, well, why not? It'll also come with their ROG NX switches, which will be pre-lubed and hot swappable. The coolest part is being able to take off the back plate, switch the switch, and the keyboard is either harder or softer, absorbs more impact or less. That is a pretty cool feature. On the back plate, there's a little switch, and it literally has a little switch mechanism that twists the plate underneath the keyboard that makes it more squishy or less squishy. Maybe a bit gimmicky, I don't know. Asus also showed off their newest headset, the ROG Delta 2, which can connect to two separate devices at the same time. So imagine you're busy playing a game with your friends. Hey, this is Call of Duty and I'm not aliving somebody. Hello, love. Yeah, no, I don't have to have my phone in my ear because it's on my headset. Yeah, no, I'll definitely see you tomorrow at lunch. When was that again? The actual way they showcased it, like Asus actually showcased it this way. They had two girlfriends call at the same time. Anyways, overall it is a very good looking headset. It's super comfortable with both a leatherette ear cup and a mesh ear cup option that comes pre-shipped. It also weighs 315 grams and has a 50mm driver, and it apparently lasts up to 110 hours. We'll have to test that in studio again. Asus, hit me up. Thank you very much. Now for my non-gamers, they also showed off their new Zenbook S16, which is basically a super thin and lightweight 16-inch laptop that packs a very big punch, running up to an AMD Ryzen AI 9 with 32GB of RAM and a 1TB SSD. This thing could basically smack your MacBooks. Seriously, it has a 3K 120Hz OLED panel, 6 Harman Kardon speakers, all housed in a 1.1cm thick ceramic aluminium body that only weighs 1.5 kilograms. They called it like aluminum. It is actually quite cool because the spray coating they used on it is actually really cool as well. It is water phobic but also oil phobic. So like when you put water on it, it becomes little bubbles instead of like spreading out and making marks. It also doesn't leave marks. My only main concern with this is cooling, to be quite honest. I'll have to really test this thing to see whether it cools as well as a MacBook does. If you have a MacBook, you'll know these things are incredible at cooling. So let's put the Asus to the test. Asus. Now I know what you're thinking, especially if you're an Apple fanboy and you have your iPad. It'll be such a schlep to move over to Windows. Well, Asus has got that covered too with their Proart PZ13, a 13-inch detachable tablet laptop thing, which runs on the new Snapdragon X AI processor and is built like a tank, but still looks amazing with a 3K OLED touch display that definitely deserves the Proart stamp. Now, if you're thinking, wow, I'll amaze you a little bit more. This thing is basically waterproof. And not only that, it has a full SD card slot. So for everybody that edits videos, designs things, this is glorious. This is Proart. I love it. I also want one of those. I want everything. I want tech. Moving on to the last thing on our list, which is the Thors Hammer thing, where you can basically have a big battery ass in your room that looks like Thor's hammer and that you also won't be able to pick up because it weighs a lot. Just put a lot on the screen, please. Not the word, the actual weight. So yeah, overall, Computex, Stefan, please do the outro and tell the people to like and subscribe and all those cute things.
Overall, I think Computex 2024 was a major success for most brands. Asus brought so many cool new products to the market. I'm so excited to have all of them in the studio to test them out. Let me know which one you'd like me to test out, and I'll see you in the next video. This was Stefan from Computex out.
This video is also cool. I'm watching you. You should watch this video. See you in the next one. This was Stefan. Just bye.